Pop.
I'm not
Pop,
even
pop.
on the camera anymore, guys.
We need to
Scoot in.
There you go. You
Scoot
good?
in, get comfortable.
I just don't have
Live
any
your life.
leg room. Short, I
You're
know.
not gonna get any leg room here.
Just stop manspreading and I might get a little.
I can't say it on live TV.
All right, go.
Are we good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
live.
Great.
We're live.
Welcome everyone to another late but fascinating episode of WTF What the Force Live, where we normally come to you every week on Facebook Live, but we're on YouTube now at 7 p.m.
There are some issues with Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, we'll get it together for you guys. As always, we are filming live from Nerdvana. There's coffee. There's also spirits.
Was that a question?
And
or
there's
a
also
statement?
games.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was trying to make it. I was trying to make it ambiguous.
There's coffee.
There's coffee here. There's lots to go on. Over here is one of our hosts, the gentlest, nicest person you can ever meet, the angry producer, AJ.
What's going on, guys?
Over here is the origin story is he was hit by cosmic rays, and now when he gets angry, he gets more sweaty and really red than any other person.
Oh, I'm the readiest, sweatiest nerdist in the world.
Our Darth Vader,
Yep.
the Mad Zach.
Yep.
So since we started late,
I
we're gonna.
will bust out in a rage at
we
some
know.
point.
We know that.
It will happen.
We know that.
Exciting.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try to make this a curse-free episode.
Oh, I will. I'm working on it, guys.
We're trying.
If you're at home playing,
It's PG-13, so I get like a couple like small ones.
if you're playing at home, we should get a little curse counter to put at the bottom and just start clicking.
We
Should be a
have it for
drinking
each
game.
person.
Huh?
It should be a drinking game.
It should. It should.
Like
I won't
our
be able
older
to participate.
episodes should have been a drinking game.
Hmm.
Really, just
So
I don't feel like
Chocolate
killing people.
wasted.
I don't feel like having that on my conscience.
yeah, we don't need that at all.
I'm gonna put this on the Facebook Live. I'm gonna put your phone in the corner. Keep going, LA.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go right into it since we are running a little bit late. First topic is I'm waiting for the graphic.
Well, you got which topic is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Ben, we got Ben on the
First topic
keys.
is,
The screenwriter.
The writer. There's a new writer for episode 9, sir.
normally
All right.
There you go.
LA would know that.
I did.
I
just
didn't
went
put
through-
them in the show notes. It's guys. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. It's gonna be one great heck of a
You
show.
gonna move the camera back a little bit while you're up, Zach?
Here.
I just feel like I've got to get too close to LA. I don't want that.
There we go.
All
The
right.
height of professionalism, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's right. If you want quality, you
Go
don't come
somewhere
here.
else. If you want content,
In a big jumble mess, you're gonna come to WTF, and that's what I'm sure people are saying right now.
Where
What?
we-
The Force. Zach, you know more about this than any of us sitting here. Can you tell us about this new screenwriter
So-
for episode 9?
Yeah. So what they did is they brought in a new writer for episode 9.
what's his name?
I don't.
Creepy bald man.
All I'm
Creepy
doing is
Baldman.
Okay.
Actually, well, no, he's not a very.
There we go.
He's
That
not,
guy.
There he is.
He's not the most famous writer. You know, he's not a Nolan. He's not a Spielberg.
That he is not.
No, he's not.
Nolan Ryan.
His name is Jack Thorne.
Wait, time out. Nolan who? I don't-
Christopher Nolan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I come from sports. I'm
We
like
understand.
Nolan Ryan.
Yeah. No, he's no Nolan Ryan.
He's right.
He's no Nolan Ryan of writing, but he did come from some TV British series. This new series called Wander. He actually wrote the book that was the screenplay, The Cursed Child, the Harry Potter adaptation.
He wrote the screenplay, not the book. J.K. Rowling wrote the book.
No, he wrote the book. J.K. Rowling wrote the screenplay
Oh, really? Okay.
for the play.
Crushed it.
Peace.
So what he is that he's a dialogue-based character development, like very intertwined kind of writer. So this announcement, they're saying he's doing a rewrite. Now, is he just going in and editing some things? Is he going to complete, like, throw away the old script and rewrite? We don't know. But we know that the director for this film is the director that also did Book of Henry and Jurassic World. So now, from here, is it because the script wasn't that great, that the first treatment that was on is doing a complete rewrite, or is he just going back in and doing, like, small dialogue parts to kind of just touch it up a bit? So
What do we know so far about episode 9? That you think
Nothing.
Nothing. There
there will be no
we
Leia.
know-
That's the only thing that we know. But for us, for episode 9, it's more of a state of Star Wars as we see it. Is this a big issue? Are they in oh crap mode? Right? Are they trying to figure out how to write it? Or is this just touching upon something that's already great? AJ, what do you think about them bringing a new rewriter?
I really think it's actually genuinely scary with how they took off the directors for the Han Solo movie, and now they're having a new writer come in. So it could be a whole new rewrite, and Disney isn't liking the way the whole franchise is going in a whole. So it could be really scary. And also, we don't know. We know so little about the next 3 films coming out in the next 3 years that it could be nothing, but I think it is very potentially scary.
I mean,
You like how I was staying on the fence right there?
yeah, I like that. Just straddle it up. For movies, it's not uncommon for things and parts to change around on the fly.
Right.
Look at Ant-Man's a great example. They tossed Edgar Wright, and the movie still turned out, for the most part, box office and critic-wise, turned out
What are you
really
talking
good.
about?
Ant-Man?
They kicked
Welcome
out
to the
Edgar Wright and then brought in Adam McKay. And the movie did well box office. No, sir! Edgar Wright is a god.
No,
And-
whoa,
he
we got
is.
so close in the curse.
He's a god, and you are wrong, sir.
You didn't like Ant-Man?
There were so many parts in there that were like written for like Edgar Wright transcripted, and they copied it.
That's what you think happened?
I love your comparison, but it's highly uneducated, sir.
All right, cool. I don't think it's a big issue because we don't know anything yet. So
Right.
it's probably something that they decided to do, and it might be a smart decision. We'll
Right.
know later
No,
down the line.
I think that overall it is a smart decision depending on how the script was before.
Which
bringing
we
in
probably will
somebody-
never know about.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not going to know about it. I mean, it could be leaked, but we won't know for sure if that's really what the script is. I think it's a good thing regardless. If the script is not good, I had to save myself right there. If the script isn't good, then bringing in a new writer is great. If the script needs a little more dialogue and a little more intimacy, almost to say, it's also good. I don't think it's a bad decision.
What do you want from an episode 9, Zach?
It's not that there's a laundry list.
No,
That's like
thanks.
asking what you want in your perfect woman. Just like, bleh, like list out the door.
You have a
But-
wife, Zach?
I have a wife. That tells you right now I threw that list away. But what I'm saying is that what I think about this specifically is that it's just like Joss Whedon. So Joss Whedon and James Gunn are people that are really good at interperson dialogue and character development. I think that they looked at maybe Kevin Trevorrow's like early scriptings and just said, "Great, this seems like a good starting point. Let's bring someone in to tighten everything up." Because think about this, guys. Episode 7 was like, great. That was an awesome reboot. Enjoyable. Now what do we have? Episode 8 better be darn good. And then episode 9, like, you can't go back. Episode 8, I'm sure is going to be amazing. And then you episode 9. And if it falls flat, then where does their giant moneymaker go, right? So I just think
All
it's
the
just,
prequels.
I think it's just them tightening
Right.
stuff up. I
So-
just think it's fine tuning. I think it's fine.
So if you think 8 isn't good, or a general consensus is that it just isn't a good movie, you think everybody's just going to say Star Wars is dead and just like the original trilogy was the way to go? Or you think Rogue One was good enough to, even if they don't want to do trilogies?
It's the main episode, so there's a big difference between the main episodes and the side
anthology,
stories.
Yeah.
So I think if a main episode falls flat, that's what I'm saying is that episode 7 was not good enough for us to like
No.
just give it a pass, right? Like the next 3 movies a pass. Like we gave that one movie a pass. I am predicting episode 8 is going to be phenomenal. Now, the episode 9 needs to be good. It needs to be better than episode 7. Like what I'm saying is there needs
Yeah.
to be consistency of just quality of content.
And with the consistency that Disney has been able to get with the Marvel series and the Marvel movies, do you think that they're going to be able to pull that out easily with Star Wars?
I think the issue is with Star Wars is that they are way too, they're way over concerned and hyped about it. What you saw with Marvel, like look at the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers who directed Winter Soldier, and Civil War, and doing the Infinity Wars. Before they did this, all they did was New Girl and Community TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Which
were
neither
more
were bad series.
no,
No,
great
phenomenal.
series.
Yeah.
But Kevin Feige is willing to give some new directors some new chances.
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy's tried that, who's the head of Lucasfilm,
So,
Star Wars.
Feige, just for everybody who doesn't know, is
Yes.
more over Marvel, while
Kathleen Kennedy's more
yeah.
over Star Wars, Disney.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She did that with Lord Miller over Han Solo, and we saw how that happened.
right.
Now, I think that's the thing, though, guys, is that Star Wars is a way larger investment, and I think they're gonna get scared. I think they're getting scared of screwing up with Star Wars. With Marvel, I think they had such a big hit after Avengers, they could have a failure.
Yeah,
Ant-Man could have been a
absolutely.
failure. I would argue that Iron Man 3 was a failure.
For most people.
You know what I mean? Marvel now has this huge background where they can just kind of just throw crap on the wall and they'll figure it out.
I think one of the biggest difference between a Marvel movie and a Star Wars movie is that for most movies in general, you're only as good as your antagonist or your villain without that type of setup.
Dude, sir, don't even bring up me Marvel villains right now.
Well, that's what I'm about to bring up. Is because
good,
those
good.
movies have still been popular even with a weak villain. I don't think you can do that with the Star Wars franchise. You have to have a good.
People,
You have to have a good antagonist. You got to have a Darth Vader, a Sith Lord.
they're
a
afraid
Palpatine.
for a
At the same
reason
time.
because people are too overcritical over Star Wars. So,
Right.
But I think they're taking it to AJ to answer your question. I think they're being way too paranoid about Star Wars.
Okay. Cool.
So
Speaking of villains, Captain Phasma's backstory, we find out who was involved in that and how that came to be. Gwendolyn Christie and Brian Johnson. Can you talk about a little about who these people are and how they came up with that backstory? Zach?
So if you watch Game of Thrones, Gwendolyn Christie plays Brienne of Tarth, who's the most bad A woman figure in the world.
that we
Look
don't
at
know
you.
anything
I'm
about.
so proud of you,
Like,
Zach.
she's so great. Oh, I know, right?
Oh, he didn't curse.
I'm
I
so
know,
proud
I didn't
of
even
you.
catch it. Good
I'm
job.
so proud of
Good
you.
on
She's
you.
been so amazing on the past episodes of Game of Thrones because she hasn't even had speaking parts, but with like certain looks, she's been able to just like pull off this character.
She spoke on the series. I mean, we know.
Oh no, she is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this past episode, she
Okay.
just like gave looks, and even her looks and acting have been absolutely
You
amazing.
said 2 lines.
Yeah,
That's it.
no,
Yeah, I haven't
Gwendolyn
watched
Christie is great.
Yeah, she's great as
So
Brian.
what we know from Captain Phasma is that she was casted late, so we literally had most of the movie written. They put her on screen, and they tried to actually use as much film on the cutting floor as they could of her.
Yeah.
And obviously she got shoved in a
So-
trash compactor. So now they're trying to redeem her in the new one. They're saying we have Gwendolyn Christie
Mhm.
in episode 8. We need to use her as much as we can.
So,
But how do we redeem this character?
so first of all, backstory. Phasma was the general look of Phasma was created as Kylo Ren's kind of suit of armor almost.
Yep.
So that's why they liked it so
like
much that they
rejected
wanted
Kylo.
to get it into the movie, but it wasn't a good fit for Kylo Ren. So that's why Phasma was in the first one, and they had no dialogue written for that character. They just liked the design so much, and they got Gwendolyn Christie. So that's why she was in the movie, and why there's no script or anything really. She just stood there menacingly.
How remind me again? How'd she survive the trash compactor?
We haven't seen that yet. That's coming in the backstory.
Oh, okay.
So the backstory is like how she got out of the trash compactor. She gets this epic staff.
Rifled hooked up.
This epic staff that we've seen in all the behind the scenes stuff that she's supposed to have the staff that's supposed to be just bad A. And then on top of that too, it's been revealed in recent literature that she has a relationship with Hux.
For those of
Played by
Us
the
who don't
Ginger
know.
Wonder, I can't remember his name, but the guy who played Hux.
who's Hux?
He's the General Hux. He was the guy.
Oh, he's the one that went to
He's
the
like
house.
the Hitler guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the Hitler guy who's like, we are the First Order!
Okay.
Sei sein! Like that guy.
Is that the person who took? I can't think of her name.
He was in the movie with Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, that helps me.
Sorry.
He
She's
doesn't
in every
know.
movie
He
ever.
doesn't know movies.
Sorry, he's General Hux. So she
Okay.
has a relationship with him.
Yeah, thanks.
His
move
360
on.
back around.
So the reason why this is news is because I'm really glad for this because I love Gwendolyn Christie as an actress. Good. I'm glad they're putting this back in, but I wonder if it's going to be jarring to like people that saw The Force Awakens, like, yeah, that's the stupid Chrome lady who got shoved in a trash compactor, and then Episode 9, she's amazing. Because because a lot of people don't read this backstory that's coming in comics.
No,
I'll read it.
absolutely not.
I'll read it.
And we'll bring it to
But-
you here live every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday,
Friday.
we'll be talking the crap out
Make
of
you
it.
say WTF to all this news.
But yeah, it might be jarring for people because she gets shoved in a trash compactor, and then she comes back with this staff, and she's now awesome. It's like, okay,
Cool.
But if one thing that Star Wars world teaches you is that they can just do whatever they want, and there's nothing you can say about it because you're gonna read it and love it and watch it.
oh, I will, but I feel for, because here's the issue, guys, that if we all show up to the theaters tomorrow and we watch a Star Wars movie, guess what? We'll make them $2 million. Guess what? That's not what makes movies money. It's the mindless general population that you have to appease to. So that's what we're analyzing here is, one, we're excited about. Well, let's just question this. Let's get away from that. LA, are you excited about a Captain Phasma backstory in the comics?
If I had to read it, yes. As long as it's good, I'll read anything if it's good. I liked her. I thought the idea of her character was good. They just didn't do anything with her, which now we know why. But I was really hoping when I was watching the film that she would do some like awesome. I guess I was in like a Game of Thrones mindset where she was going to be like this crazy Jedi style knight that worked for the Empire, and I was like, that sounds dope. And then nothing happened, and I was just like, why is nothing happening? So it was kind of frustrating, but I would definitely be into it.
AJ, would you read a Captain Phasma backstory comic?
I mean, if I borrowed it from you, I'm not a comic book person. I'm not going to
I'll
go
let
out
you
and
borrow
buy
it.
it.
I'll let you borrow it.
I'm going to be real with that. I'm not going to go buy it. I would love to read it, and I think it's one of those things where when you are a Star Wars fan and you go to the comics, to the books or TV shows, and you learn something about that character for the next upcoming movie, you're almost like the expert to your friends that aren't as well versed. It's a little hidden secret that you know and can be expecting and be more prepared for the movie. Bye, Zach. So, am I too loud? Oh yeah, mess up the sound again.
It's the last thing we need.
Well, you're coming straight from the machine, so it might be an issue with XSplit. Bye.
No, I'll tell Carter it's his problem, not mine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going for.
Put it on mono. Go to settings. All right. So, any other comments for this, Zach?
No, just I'm excited. We'll talk about the Captain Phasma backstory as it's released. I will give a short plug. Some amazing series right now in the Star Wars comics is the new Darth Vader series, and the ending of the Darth Maul series.
That's been going on. The Darth Vader's been going on for a couple.
It
years
has, but
now.
they rebooted it.
They rebooted. Okay.
Not rebooted, but they started a new story right after the third movie, Revenge of the Sith. Darth Vader's still newly Darth Vader. He was sent out to go find some exiled Jedi out yonder. And these Jedi took this certain oath. What happened was these Jedi either murdered too many people, or they became too powerful, or something happened where they need to take this certain Jedi oath to be exiled and just go find themselves on some outer rim planet.
Cool.
So he goes and finds like the deadliest killer in the Jedi, who took this Xi'an Valve and is just chilling on this planet and meditating for like 20, 50 years.
That sounds
That's
fun.
a
And he goes there to murder him, and guess what? The guy wrecks Vader hard. Like, Vader's
Is
literally
he-
on this last bit of life, and that's where the comic ended, last comic. And it's pretty legit. Like, Vader's having a hard time adjusting to his mechanical parts of his body. He's having a hard time, because he literally the Force runs his mechanical suit. So he has to concentrate on running his mechanical suit
Okay. I didn't
on
know that.
top of
Yeah,
battling, and so he hasn't found that balance yet. And also, the Jedi also does have the home field advantage of a planet he's been on meditating for 50 years. So he puts him through trials, and it's just a really good series. The Vader Down series that came before this was great, but yeah, just had to give a shout out to those two comics. And then we're going to be talking about later about some heroes that we want to see come from TV, comics, and film TV and comics to film. Dr. Polaris is one of Vader's friends that is also in the comic, which I'm really excited about. So
So we're gonna get on to the next topic, which is one of my favorite. It's toys. So Force Friday is coming up very soon.
What is Force Friday?
Zach, tell them what Force Friday is.
No, don't tell me. Tell the viewers. I know, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know,
do
dude?
you?
You're a toy guy. You don't know what Force Friday
I know
is?
what Force Friday is.
Are you sure? Because you couldn't
Yeah.
explain it. Explain it.
No, you asked him to explain it.
I
Okay.
asked just what is Force Friday. I didn't have that.
Stop it. I'll jump to it, guys. Force Friday is just a giant day that Disney has an excuse to put out a bunch of toys in Toys R Us and make grown men beat each other up.
Which almost happened. The effects are working.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
So all
So
brand
now
new
you know.
toys for the new movies that they're coming out with.
Yeah.
All at once. Like, it's not like a slow leak. You just don't walk into the store. Like, that was Power Rangers for me. I was walking into the store and it's like, oh, there's now Power Rangers toys. No, Disney, like, builds it up and it's like, it's going to be this day. You better be there. You better be there with your switchblade and your money. If you want the Captain
At the
Phasma
Disney
action
store.
figure with that staff, you better bring a switchblade and your money. Like,
Okay. And
Disney
so,
builds it up.
what Friday is that this year? Next Friday?
No, it is coming up. I believe it is 3 Fridays from now.
3 Fridays from now. So
Mark
we will
calendars.
we'll keep you updated. We'll know next week and have a countdown for you guys so you can be prepared.
What toy do you want the most?
So one of the past episodes that we talked about is one of the possible toys that are going to be leaked on Force Friday was a Snoke lightsaber. So, which means if they're going to have a Snoke lightsaber as a toy, that means we must get a trailer before the end of the month that must show Snoke battling with a lightsaber and his dumb slippers and his
Glitter, gold glitter robe.
male genital head that I talked about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I didn't go in. I didn't go in a rage. Just thought I would. But the guy looks like a male downstairs area, and it really makes me upset. So you better have a cool lightsaber,
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna
Like,
be honest. This is more entertaining.
It actually is. I was about to say that.
Like than you, cousin. You're like just searching for the words.
so I'm really excited. Like I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like a U and just 2 lights going up. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I want to see it. I'm excited for that. But obviously for Force Friday, so I went to San Diego Comic-Con. I got to see the Thrawn, which was the Thrawn action figure and set together, which was the big deal. It was trash from a toy collector standpoint. Well, because the issue was that the Thrawn, they used this new facial recognition stuff for the character, so it's like perfect facial recognition. So he looked like a real man. And then all the art and all the accessories they had for him was Rebels art, which if you guys watch Rebels, it's very cubics and blocked and stuff like that. So
Real 3D animation stuff.
Weird Black Series set. And then Luke and Rey was weird. So Jason got the Luke Rey set. And Luke's cape that goes over him is like a cloth. It doesn't have magnets, doesn't have clips. It just like sits on top of the toy.
which is difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah, and Jason was like, oh my gosh, this doesn't fit on him. How's this supposed to stay? How am I supposed to display him? And I'm like, dude.
Just put some sticky tape.
I don't know,
on it.
dude. You're the idiot who spent 2 hours in a Hasbro line and spent $90 on a Black Series toy. So, joke's on you.
Speaking of capes, I already know what toy I want. I want the Donald Glover Lando Calrissian
Ooh,
toy.
I didn't even think about that. Do
No, you
think,
didn't.
Do you think
And
we'll, do
I
you
also
think we'll get
want-
Han Solo toys?
Oh yeah. On top of that, I want an alternative version that's Atlanta, his Atlanta character, with the shorts and the shirt, and like a street sign that says Atlanta. If I can get like a double set package for that, you got me. That's what I want.
How much
Have
would you pay
with
for it?
one or the
How much would I
other?
pay for it? If it came with the double set,
Yeah, I'm saying like full double set with like 2 accessories.
120.
So like his accessory in
Well,
Atlanta
wait, no,
would come
time
with like a
out.
peach
Okay.
and a weed
120.
joint,
120.
and
No.
then with an Atlanta sign. Lando comes with like the card set that he plays, and a blaster, and like some cantina sign.
Yeah, 120 would be the max.
No, wait, time out.
What?
120 on an action figure.
Well, there's dual.
On a
sets.
new one.
There's accessories.
Yeah. There's a dual set.
I'm not a collector.
I
have
caught myself.
No way.
I caught myself. There's accessories. No F word.
It's a dual set. It's gonna have 2 separate.
Okay, what? Oh no, if there was just one or the other.
No, it's a dual
No,
set.
I'm talking about right now.
Oh, if it was
one
just a
or the
Lando
other. How
Calrissian
much would you
figure?
pay?
If there were fully
If accessorized
and
the
fully
heck out.
movable, and I could switch out
It's
like
an action
faces.
figure. It moves.
Not all of them do.
No.
No,
One
then
hand
that's a doll.
replacement. One head replacement.
Wait, head replacements?
And one outfit replacement.
Ooh.
Sir, you are
the noob.
you are a Hot
Come at-
Toys.
don't come at us.
Sir, you're almost at Hot Toys level at this point. You need to put down a price. If you don't say $300, you're a madman.
Oh wait, I'm
no.
talking about like a 12-inch.
Yeah, but you still get a head replacement, you still get hand
arms,
replacement,
$60.
and a costume replacement, plus 2 accessories.
$60. That's how much that should cost.
Well,
Around
great.
60.
That's a new
So
video game. I don't
obviously,
think you guys
um,
understand how much money $60
Yeah,
is. This is ridiculous.
No, sir,
You need to
that,
print
sir,
yourself one.
that is a $200 set. You are a retard.
Are you talking about like a Hot Toys size one, or are you talking about a 12-inch one?
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
level
it does.
accessories and replacements.
This is usually $60.
I started something I shouldn't have.
If it was a Hot Toys one, yeah, it'd be around
I'm
$20.
really excited
So
to get
when LA goes with me to Comic-Con next year, he won't spend a dime because everything's going to be $5 too expensive than what he can buy.
Probably. That's very likely.
No. Do you know how much the pop figures are at Comic-Con are?
No.
I'll say $50.
Yeah, they're $45, but they're just pop figures.
Nah, that's too much.
You can resell it the next day. You know, 70% of the pop figures you bought for $45 online, the next day people are selling for several $100s.
Well, I guess I'm buying one.
Interesting fact, the Conan exclusive pops they give out, if you go watch Conan at Comic-Con, they give you 4 of them for free just for going to Conan at
Conan
Comic-Con.
O'Brien.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
No, I got that one.
So, so they give you 4 free pops. Free. Next day they sell from $200 to $500 online per pop.
Crazy.
And so it's just the cost to get into Comic-Con and then being in that hall at the right.
No. It's
an added cost?
It's a raffle to get in to go see Conan.
Okay, but it's not an added cost.
No, it's a raffle.
Interesting.
What toy would you not spend money on?
I would not spend money on Luke's snow monster.
No, it's a sea monster, sir.
Sea monster. I'm
It's
so
a sea
sorry.
monster.
It was
You are wrong.
You know
I
what?
would,
Hey, wait,
I would
time
buy
out.
a 4 cents of Lapras any day.
And it comes with the mountain.
And it comes with a mountain?
How big's the mountain, sir?
$350.
Wow.
No.
If we could just throw money out at this point.
If it's just imagine
$1,000.
Sir, you
Whatever
guys
you
don't
want.
even know what toy collecting
Carly,
is.
can I get a loan?
That was a silent no for people who
But,
can't see
okay,
that.
so going back to Force Friday, obviously, guys, we want to see the general stuff. Like, we want to see Leia, we want to see Poe, we want to see Finn, we want to see the new Rose figure. But you pointed out something very interesting, Ellie, that really
about
gets me
Maz?
excited. No, Maz isn't going to be in this from what we know.
I thought she was.
She might be. I don't...
I was pretty sure that they were talking about doing...
Dude, I have plenty orange raisins sitting in a bag at home. I don't need to be an action figure with goggles on it.
Right.
Who says, ooh, mystical stuff. Like, get out of here. Maybe a new Captain Phasma with a staff. I bought Captain Phasma and I think I threw it away.
Oh,
So I was
my
like,
God.
this character is useless. Well, the issue was I buy all those die-cast figures at the Disney store. I got
Yeah, you gave me
sucked in.
Jin.
Got sucked in thinking they'd be more valuable than the Black Series because they were better constructed than the Black Series. But Black Series is where all the resale is, so... yeah, guys, Force Friday, a bunch of dads and nerds stabbing each other to resell toys later.
Exciting. We'll keep you updated.
I missed out. I could have actually bought the Zeo Gold Ranger Black Communicator at Comic-Con.
It was a full functional watch.
No, it's a communicator, sir. There's no time on
we
that
don't need
crap.
to know the time
No,
when we're
you just need to
communicating.
contact
We could
Zordon,
just
you
ask
Ask him what the time is.
No,
Yeah.
you're a Power Ranger. Time is irrelevant.
Zordon, what thread is there?
So
What time is it?
it was
I'm gonna
90
be late.
it was
for
70
work.
It was $75. I was like, I went there on a strict budget anyways. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy this. Well, now they're reselling for like upwards $300 to $550 on eBay.
All right, I need to get into this movement.
You should. It's fun.
Well, I don't
San
want
Diego
to keep them.
Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con
The
exclusives.
access to making money.
San Diego
as well.
Comic-Con exclusives are guaranteed money. Every other toy collecting you do is like maybe a good flip, maybe not. That's the thing. That's why like when you go into San Diego Comic-Con, you find like 6 kids waiting in line for their dad, and then there's a dad standing by the toys, and there's just like bags, like a small mountain. There's 6 small mountains everywhere. Even resellers will buy exclusive toys, go in line at 4 a.m., wait in line for 12 hours, get the toy, and then what they'll do is resell it for 50% more, literally 6 feet away from the booth they bought it from.
Wow.
It's real life.
And guess what? They paid rent for 6 months because they did that.
Is your mind blown? I feel like I see fireworks coming out of your eyeballs.
No,
It's
not
nuts.
fireworks. Confusion. It's ridiculous.
That's
I
resale
mean,
life.
it's a toy.
You should see sneakers resale. It's way.
I don't wanna-
way crazier. Way crazier.
Hey, give Charter
Hey, Carter, you have a
give
shout
Carter
out, buddy.
a shout out. No,
Shout
sir,
out
that
to-
was not cussing. That was a tongue twister.
That was very close.
It was not. No, no.
What's up, Carter? This is your shout out.
We have it for you.
This is the end of your shout out, Carter. Thank you
Goodbye.
for joining.
He just texted me. He goes, "That set would easily go for." Oh, I think he's talking about the Donald Glover set, and he goes, "That Donald Glover set would easily go for $500 on eBay."
I believe it. I believe it, and
I would,
I would seriously
dude.
put it in
Add
the
in
cart.
like a
Okay,
bag of
we've
money.
talked about toys enough.
So Force Friday is coming
I
out. We're
am
excited
so
about
done
it.
with this.
We're going to be talking about it. So we actually have 2 more segments of the show. We're going to talk about some new shows that are coming out from Dweeb Factory and a new partnership with Cinelinks.com. And we're going to have live questions coming up. So, LA, what do we have next?
So this will be fun. It is a what if type thing. So what if we could pick any character from the comics or the books and make them into a TV show?
No.
No.
Oh,
Any
comics
or
TV show,
and
books.
put them
Put it
into a
into a
movie.
film.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Take
Because
it
there
back.
is that dividing line. There's some things that are going on in the comics, TV, and books that are not in film yet.
Okay,
I
so
don't think
let's
it'll
start with
happen.
LA.
So,
I think
LA,
it'll
You
never
what
have
do you think?
anybody because Zach's gonna take. He has his gambit of characters he can pick.
Yeah, so LA, you could take the easy one. Take the girl with the
That
horny
was
girl.
mine.
The horny girl?
It's
Ahsoka?
mine.
Whoa!
I stopped it.
We heard it.
I stopped
It
it.
is on the record. It is on the record.
I'm
Wow.
I'm sorry,
I
small
am-
children.
I am-
I've made it very a point to not to use foul language.
I am disappointed in you. So disappointed.
You can
I'm
take.
the one that told them not to.
Yeah, I know. You
there's
were the
lots-
messenger.
Well, actually, hey, you know what? You've watched Clone Wars. Have you gotten past episode 3?
5.
Gosh darn it.
But yeah, the horn girl is where I would go.
Okay, go. So say her name. Let's just get this going.
Ahsoka.
What's her last name?
Does she have one?
Atano.
Oh, she's Italian.
No, gosh darn
Oh,
it.
okay.
No, Ahsoka Tano is her name.
Okay.
Bro, aliens can have first and last names. It's not a human thing. Ahsoka Tano.
Okay. Double A.
The
battery.
wielder of the double blades.
She's double A battery, double wielder. Ahsoka Sano. I want her to have her own live action series where you just see her on YouTube doing hair tips.
No, we're talking about
No,
film,
film.
bro.
That's what I mean, a movie. This is a whole movie of her being on YouTube and talk about how she styles her horns.
Oh.
You can twist them up.
What about the
twist them
movie?
down.
So you want Ahsoka in a movie?
Yeah, I don't know enough about her character, but that's the only person I know.
Cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers.
What about the kid in Rebels? You think he can have a movie?
How about you just do that, LA? How about you pick a character you know?
I know.
You're fired. Shut up. AJ, tell us why you would want Ahsoka Tano
Okay.
live action. How that works.
I would love
Why
it
she
live
deserves
action
to be
because I think it would give more depth to the story and the prequels that not many people liked. So it would give more depth and actually show where she went. I think that they could leave the TV show open-ended and see what happened to Ahsoka in a movie.
They did that in a book. It's called the Ahsoka book.
Well, they could
Well,
put it in a
that's
movie
the-
But
because
there's still a lot more. You're right. There's still a lot of backstory.
Save
You're decent.
face.
You're good. So obviously everyone wants which LA. You actually can help me out with this.
Mhm.
Who's the night nurse? What's her name? Night
Oh,
nurse.
are you talking about the actress?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Rosario
Rose?
Dawson.
Yes. She wants to play Ahsoka. I would love that. Obviously, Ahsoka's a great choice to be in live action. There's a plethora of characters I would love to see in
Doctor.
live action. Dr.
Nefaria.
Nefaria would be a great one. Sorry.
Plagueis.
Dude, Phasma has got me tripped up saying...
Dr. Phil.
No, shush your mouth, man. You can catch me outside. Because here's the thing. Phasma and Nefaria got me so mixed up. Just shush your mouths.
I feel like you're so close to letting it out.
I'm about to fuddle your face. I'm about to fuddle your face.
That's sexual. I don't know if
I'm
I
about to fuddle it up.
Continue.
Dr. Nefaria would be great. So, in the Vader Down series, when Vader's like trying to plan behind Palpatine's back,
Uh-huh.
he finds this hot little chick who looks like Jane Ursa with a helmet on
Right.
and has a medical degree with a torture bot that's a Black 3 CPO. No offense.
Not
And
taken.
he.
I don't speak for the black robots.
You're fine.
I have no
and then
correlation
on
with them
top
at
of
all.
that too, like a also murderous torture bot that is an R2 unit, who's done for he's an assassin.
Is he
One's an
black too?
assassin. Yes, he's actually also
To be
black.
fair, all the white people killed a lot more than any black person in Star Wars.
Just
so you guys are way more dangerous.
Ratio.
That's
might-
because they wear a white suit. Yeah, right. No, white people don't kill anything. Can't shoot anything. Have you seen Stormtrooper? They
True.
don't shoot nothing. K2SO killed 4 people I saw. No, wait, Darth
Accidentally.
Vader. Dang it, he's
Mm.
black. Darth Vader's black. He's even voiced by a black person, so
What you said.
he has the most kills, I believe.
But he's a white guy.
He is a white
The
guy.
actor is a white guy, and the character's a white guy.
Just goes to show that black people have been carrying you guys for a long time.
Oh, they have.
Making
Oh,
you
they
great.
have.
not-
So no, Dr. Nefaria would be great just because she's just a great
That's
character.
not really it, right?
Nefaria?
That
Nefaria?
can't be it.
Fine, Thrawn.
That can't be it.
That's what I thought. I thought you were gonna autocorrect.
Yeah, I pulled something out of my.
No,
butt.
there is. No, there's a
No,
little.
it can't be. If
said
I
Thrawn.
know it, it's not right. Like, I don't know who Dr. Nefario is, but I recognize it. Probably from some video game.
Yeah,
Dr.
it's not-
Nefario.
It's not Star Wars. It might be.
Probably.
I thought you would just
knowing
auto. I
me.
thought as you go along, you would just autocorrect yourself, but it didn't happen.
It's something that's not Star Wars.
It is Star Wars.
It is the guy from Despicable Me.
Okay.
That's why I was dying, because it wasn't right.
Dr. Afra. I'm so sorry that you confused me. It's Dr. Afra. If you pull up the graphic I pulled up, it's literally on that graphic. It's Dr. Afra. I'm sorry that you added a few more syllables in there. You,
Dr. Afra's a woman.
yes, and she looks.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
That's how I go.
Oh, and then she has a black Wookiee with her.
There's a black Wookiee?
Yeah,
Sons
the,
of guns.
The Wookiee's a bounty hunter.
Like Chewbacca?
Oh, and he's a deadly Chewbacca. He kills people, like murders them.
Well, Chewbacca's kill people too.
He has a gun.
No. Like he wants to kill people. Like he has
Oh.
a thirst to kill people because he's a bounty hunter.
Wow. That's actually pretty cool.
So
I'm actually
that's
down
what I
for that.
want. Is I want.
Hey, so my mom can't see LA's face, and the video stream is sideways.
Oh, because
Oh,
that's
that's on
on Facebook
Facebook.
Live. I did
Sorry,
that
Did you
video on
hold it? You
Facebook
wanna hold
Live.
it?
Tell her to go on YouTube.
Can you pick it up?
So everyone, please
She's
watch
not
on
gonna-
YouTube.
Pick it up and what?
Here, bring it
the
to me.
Phone.
Bring it to me.
Just end the stream. I just put the stream on there just to have
No,
the
we're
stream.
gonna
No,
hold
I
it
was saying she
face
can
up.
just, she
We're
can just
gonna-
hold it.
Oh,
I'll
here,
hold
what's your
it.
mom's name?
Genie. Genie.
Jeannie. Can you see
Can
Ellie's
you see my face
now?
now? If you connect the freckles, it says nothing. It says absolute zero.
It's a drop. It's a number
It's a
game
paint
thing.
by number.
Hey, Mom. It's awkward. I don't know.
I have
I'm
no
telling
idea.
people to watch us on YouTube.
Yeah. Click the
So
link.
Thrawn, which I don't think we'll get. I think Thrawn will die at the end of Rebels,
Absolutely.
and that's just how she goes. That's just how she goes. I'm just putting on me because I'm the most entertaining. So you guys just keep going.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what else to do.
Camera.
Watch us on YouTube. Watch us on YouTube. Fine. I'm gonna end this video.
No, don't end it.
I just did.
It's too late. It's over.
So the last thing
life
that's
is
going to be
over.
heard is don't end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't end it.
It's fine. We're good.
All right. So, is that all we want to cover?
Yeah,
Because
so
LA
we're
and I
good.
are kind of.
No, we're out. So the last topic is going
About
to be.
our new shows, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking about the new shows.
Ooh, boy, we got some things for you
So-
coming.
We are. No,
So-
we don't have a
You
graphic.
don't have a graphic
Do
for our new
AJ,
show.
you have a
No, we
lower
do not.
third?
AJ, so if you want to talk about things going on with Cinelinks, and then I'll talk about more about the new shows.
Okay, so we have a partnership possibly lining up, almost absolutely lining up with the website Cinelinks. And so they're going to have us do Star Wars content and other content.
So what the
On their
force is
website.
moving over to there,
Yeah, so it's
and they asked us what other new shows we can do.
yeah. So what other shows can we do?
Sorry, AJ, I cut you
I
off
was
there.
stumbling. You got to let me fall.
I'm
Let 'em-
sorry,
Sometimes I'll
bro.
pick myself up.
Just
So,
let him skin his
Jordan,
knees.
Matt over at Cinelinks.com have done a great job. Have been watching our show. We've worked with them before in the past.
You know
And
that
they
from the stream.
want to put on our shows here on Dweeb Factory on the Cinelinks website. And on top of that, we want to do content for Cinelinks. Cinelinks is such a great website. We kind of know how to do video, so we're going to help them do some video. It's going to be a great partnership. And part of these new shows that we're launching here coming up soon is Matt is launching gaming tournaments here live at Nerdvana. And the great thing, too, here at Nerdvana, they've been so open to us doing new shows, having this booth more, and to launch some new stuff. So we're going to start doing gaming tournaments. If you guys watch, we're going to start doing a new gaming tournament. We recently did one with ARMS. And the next one coming up is Mario Kart, where I'm in the finals defending my title of the Cinelinks Gaming Champion for Mario Kart, and then me and the former champion, BC, are going head-to-head on some unknown game I don't know yet, but I don't care what it is, I'm going to destroy him. And that's the great thing about this new show we're launching here is that we're going to make it almost like WWF, WWE style. We're going to build some personalities. We're going to make it entertaining to watch every single week.
There's gonna be some rivalries on our normal shows also.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a Ric
revolving
Flair?
around that. What?
Woo! I'll try one.
Ric Flair.
Red Flair?
Ric Flair.
Jesus Christ. Do you know who Ric Flair is?
I know Rick James.
It's worth a Google. And then the next show is the one that I'm producing that I'm super excited about.
Super excited. We've been talking about it for weeks.
Months. I've been dreaming about it since I was a small speck in my dad's nut.
Oh.
I think that counts.
That counts. doesn't
Yeah.
it? I'm almost positive that
Yeah.
counts.
A speck in a nut? I could be talking about, like,
Your,
peanut.
no, your dad's
That's
nut.
not
Your
cussing.
dad, you're a
No.
speck,
It's
your dad's
not
peanut.
cussing, sir. It's making it a
No,
PG-13 movie. No.
He's pushing the
With
line
my
out.
F word,
We'll let it go.
might-
On the line. It's on the
It's
line.
definitely
We'll let it
on the
go.
fence
We'll
like
let
I
this one
was
pass.
with the new writer.
You can pass with
Go
that.
ahead.
Anyways,
Mhm.
I've been dreaming about this a long time.
Right.
So
That's what she
we're
said.
creating a Facebook Live and YouTube Live centric show where people can come on and vote live. We're going to bring on a lot of personalities here in the DFW area, from Taffy Darling to Redbeard to the lead singer of Bowling for Soup to Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, to come on and do a 3-round all-out brawl of some kind of. We know the last round is going to be debate. We know the first round is going to be some kind of trivia. And guys, let me pitch this to you. I think I found out what the second round is going to be.
What? I don't even know.
I
It's a
think the
surprise.
second
Drop it on
round.
us.
I think the second round is going to be where we throw up a picture of a meme and they have to tagline the meme, and the judges can vote and say who got it.
Okay, I think that could be the first round. No.
Or try not to laugh challenge is also something I
I
thought
think
of.
I'm good with that
Oh,
one.
I'm
That
so
one.
bad at it's unreal how
Try
bad
not
I
to
am
laugh
at that.
challenge.
So let's do that one.
So I got
Oh my
I got the
word.
meme one literally from a card game Ashley got, where she puts up like a picture, like a picture up on a stool,
Do you
and
know
people have
memes
to
or something
write
like that?
yeah, and you have to write down like what your meme would be of it. So I thought of that because movie trivia or just trivia in general is great, and then the debate's great. Just the second round's great.
So
Um,
is all this going to revolve around what they're debating on that episode?
So it
That's-
is going to be
that's the premise,
centric. So like for example, AJ, if I had you and like Chris Wiseman on,
Okay.
I would probably
I'll
have it
destroy
centered
him.
around gaming. Call him
I
out
don't even
then.
care it is.
There it is. It's starting
All
right
right,
now,
Chris.
right here.
I don't even know what we're going to debate, but we're going to figure it out.
And he's gonna win.
Obviously, it'd be
apparently.
gaming.
Whoop
He's
it.
gonna
So like if
destroy
I
you.
had
Whoop
LA and Jason debating,
I would
like
win
I
that
would
as well.
talk to them about the topics they want to debate.
Right.
Or we might just have like a wheel for the first round of like
Oh, man.
trivia.
I'm
You just
gonna
might have a
die.
wheel
I'm,
to spin.
I'm really good with the wheel.
I love wheels
So-
and the invention of them, but just having something random, not down with.
So
You are a
what we
caveman,
want
so
to
that
do
makes
is, guys, like it doesn't matter really what we do with the show. What we want to do is we want to make it entertaining content, but we also want to make it interactive for live viewers. That's really the biggest thing, and that's why we want to do like trivia, debates, maybe try not to laugh. We want you guys to experience it as if you were Carly, or Ben, or me, or someone else who's sitting behind us, or like we want that you're here.
Yeah.
So please tell us in the comment section about how we can make this more interactive for you. I'm just really glad that Nerdvana literally has allowed us. They barely
Yeah.
allowed us to even have a spot and be in here.
True.
So the fact that they're letting us have more time slots and shows in here is even more fantastic.
Well, that's all thanks to you guys for supporting our
Mhm,
content
mhm.
every week and
Very
watching it through the week. If you can't be here on Friday nights, and like Zach said, this is a discussion. So if you ever are watching it and want to put in a question, we always check the comments from the week before. And
Mhm.
if you can't be here, go ahead and send them in. We'll be able to even research some things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like, why Zach can't cuss? I'll research it. I'll tell you about
We'll
it.
Google it.
Why Zach has such a potty mouth? I will tell you my whole life story in the comment section.
Mhm.
Who Captain Phasar is and how AJ tricked me. There's
no,
all psychological.
Dr. Nefario.
Dr.
From
Nefario.
You can't even get
Now I'm thinking.
strip
No,
up right.
now I'm thinking about this and saying it out loud in my head. I'm like, Zach, what the heck were you thinking? Like, I just want to see
I
a fart
literally
gun.
cried.
I want to see a
Yes.
fart gun in Star Wars.
I think the whole show of you not being able to curse is backed up something in your brain, just like this.
Oh
thought.
no, it has, sir. I tried really hard. throughout it.
As
All
soon
of it.
as we go offline, there's
gonna
gonna,
have a tirade.
a trail of like a minute
Mhm.
of just. It's gonna be like SpongeBob when he learned about sentence enhancers.
Oh, is that real? Is that real life?
Yeah, it's just bleeped out, like, and it's different noises.
Oh,
So-
Matt has announced we're just playing Injustice 2 for the Sin Link Challenge, which that's
The
fine.
finals?
You know what? BC plays Injustice 2 like it's its job. He goes home, plays Injustice 2, but you know what happened? I went to his house. Never touched Injustice controller before.
It's a normal controller, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But continue.
And Xbox. I play PC, sir. I play real things with keys and mouses.
So wait, are you putting
like, the
down
Oregon
all our
Trail?
viewers that use consoles? Are you really?
Yeah, I'm dude. PC Master Race. Rub my nipples. I don't give a stuff. And what I'm saying is that out of 10 matches, I beat BC twice. If that's how well I beat him without practicing, I got this in the bag. I'm fine. It's not even a big thing. Atrocitus is my main character.
Let me just say
great.
that
No.
DC, you're just thank the heavens that Zach is the one you're facing in that match.
Also, by the
Just
way,
be glad.
you guys know
Just be
that
super
there's this
glad.
thing called Zach Tournament Magic, where I actually really suck in everyday life. But dude, I wreck
really
shop
does.
when it comes to tournaments. LA, you can attest to this when we were talking about the ARMS tournament.
Yeah, he won by the thin.
I'd never
Nose hair.
played ARMS before,
But
and then
here's the
Neither
thing.
have I.
Okay,
Neither
time
have I.
out.
but I still played ARMS for like 36 hours straight, and then you still beat me after 36 hours, and then Matt wrecked me after 36 hours. So you know what? The Cinelinks belt just puts a certain smile in my pants, and I make stuff work. It's BC. You can have 20 matches,
Smile in
50
your
matches,
pants?
60
Can we get a
matches. I don't
confirmation
care.
on that?
Smile in my pants.
We'll let it go.
Well, we're letting a lot go.
We're letting a lot
can we
go.
count-
I'm
this
not
is-
cursing.
This is his first time. We
Yeah,
gotta
okay.
give some leeway.
So, just to tell you guys,
Oh, dang
I
it.
hadn't played ARMS really before. I used the motion controls, but I haven't played it with the controller. I show up and I'm beating Zach everyday life, but he somehow turns around and is able to win in the Cinelinks belt challenge.
Mhm.
I don't even know an official name. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just Cinelinks Gaming.
Cinelinks Gaming belt challenge.
Yeah, he won. He won just by that much. By that much.
A
I'm
win's a
still a little
win.
salty about it.
So, let's say, do we have any questions on
Facebook?
YouTubes?
Oh yeah, YouTube. No, there's too much of a delay. I just want to apologize, guys. We'll figure out the sound issue next week.
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess
show
on
early.
YouTube, people are only hearing it in the right ear. We'll figure that out. Obviously, our main platform that we're doing for a while was Facebook Live, and the platform we use is XSplit's having some issues, so we'll figure it out.
We'll try to get something
Apologize,
going.
but thank you so much. I'm going to shout out the few people that have been watching. Carter Carlson has been watching. Obviously, he's a big part of what we do here at Dweeb Factory. Someone new called the Night's Owl.
Oh, that's.
The Night's
I'm gonna
Owl.
read that comic.
The Night's Owl. And obviously, Matt has been in the chat supporting us this whole time. So thanks so much, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
and
Appreciate that.
and Mom, thank you
My
for
mom.
yeah,
Yep.
thanks for switching over to YouTube for us. I appreciate it.
I hope she got enough of Ellie's face.
Yeah,
because
thank you,
I know
appreciate
I
it.
don't.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think we're good.
Well, thank
Ellie?
you again for everybody for tuning in for another episode of What the Force Live here at Nerdvana Frisco. Spirits, coffee, and food. There's a lot. There's a lot you can do here.
And games.
Oh, in games, obviously. Why?
Right.
How did I let that go?
How'd you miss it?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Over here, one of the kindest, gentlest angels that I've ever met in my life. The
Oh,
angry
what is
producer, AJ. Can you please tell them how they can find you all over the interwebs?
You can find me at Voltage Plays on Twitter. And give me a hard time about saying the only cuss word of this episode.
Yeah.
First,
Make it happen.
cuss free.
Dude, you're a fucking idiot.
Whoa!
Oh, end the stream. End the stream,
No.
Ben. Stop it.
counts.
No.
Zach, over to you. Where can they find you?
They can find me at your mom's house or at THAMADZAK. Either one.
He spelled it right too.
That's actually a.
He only cussed once in an episode, only to prove a point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And spelled his Twitter name
Just
correct.
on a roll
This
today.
is amazing.
Guys, it's the coconut milk.
Is that what it is? Is that the secret?
Yeah.
Very vanilla?
You put the lime in the coconut.
No, it's actually this drink called the Prestige that you can get here at Nerdvana. It's a little jalapeno, a little bit of vodka, and a little bit of never mind. I almost got
Mashed.
sick.
Shameless plug, sort of.
Yeah.
You can find me at LA_IZ_GFC on Twitter or on Instagram. Thank you guys once again. Thank you for.
Hey
All right.
Ben,
Yeah,
Ben,
the
you want to
shout-
show
I was-
your face? Show your hand, Ben.
Ben, come over
Thank
here.
you. Thank
Show your
you.
hand.
Oh, it's a
Ben!
Ben!
Ben! Yeah, Ben, working the boards.
All right. God.
Very good. Yeah,
We're gonna make it a thing that Ben's face never gets on camera.
Just his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, just been
Well,
saying.
actually, we asked Ben to be on some of the promotional stuff for Turbo Kid, and he's like, I'd rather have my face blurred. I'm like, that's cool.
He's
Did
gonna
you
be
say
like
that,
the
really?
Smash Brothers.
I'll get a
Oh,
paper bag
Turbo
and
Kid's
I'll-
on Netflix.
I
Yes.
thought I got off. Is it back on?
My cousin was watching it 2 weekends ago.
Everyone fucking watch Turbo Kid! It's the
Okay.
greatest goddamn fucking movie in the world!
Good night, everybody.
All right. Well, we tried.
Sorry.
Been like
Mhm.
5